Hello everyone. In our previous video, we have seen the concept of if statements and then its syntax and how much it is useful everything. In today's video, we will see the mathematical operators in Arduino C++. So we will see all the operators one by one, its uses, and then finally we will try to solve mathematical problems using the two previous concepts we read, that is mathematical operators and if statements. So let's dive into it. So totally there are 6 major mathematical operators in Arduino C++. We will see one by one. The first operator is double equal to operator. So this equal to is double equal to operator in Arduino C++. If you want to check how it works, you can go to the code section and see here. As you can see, when I drag and dropped this block with equal to symbol over here, it is showing double equal to. What does this means? It means that it checks whether the left hand value and right hand value is equal or not. It is basically called as comparison operator. So here, for example, I didn't put any numbers here in these two boxes. So it is showing 0 and 0. So it will check whether 0 is equal to 0 or not. If it is true, then it will give output as true. And then if it is false, it will give output as false. So that is the work of this double equal to operator. So moving on to the next operator is not equal to operator. So the not equal to operator syntax in Arduino C++ language is this one: exclamatory mark and then equal to. So you must not interchange this. You should not put equal to first and exclamatory second. It will spoil the syntax and you will get a syntax error. So what it will do is it will check whether the left hand value is not equal to right hand value or not. If, for example, this example itself you will take 0 is not equal to 0. Is it true? No, right? So in this case it will give output as false. So it is just the complement of equal to operator which we saw before. The next operator is lesser than operator. So what it will do is same as the normal maths you studied in your classes. It will just compare left hand and right hand side. If left value is smaller to right, it will give the output accordingly whatever we write the code after it. So same like lesser than or equal to. This is the syntax for lesser than or equal to. So it will do the all same function as like you studied in your normal maths class. Same for greater than operator and then greater than or equal to operator. So see the syntaxes properly. So these are all the basic 6 major operators, mathematical operators in Arduino C++. So let's try to use them and understand more. So we'll take an example of finding the largest number among 3 numbers. So you are given 3 numbers. You have to find which is the largest number among them with only mathematical operators. So what you will do? Basically you will surely use if statements, right? Because you are comparing. So like for example, let's take this case. So if you want to see the simulation for it also, then we will take something like, if first we will take 3 values: first number, second number and third number. So if first number is greater than second number and third number, you should move the car one step forward. Okay. If second number is greater than the third number and first number, you should move the car 2 numbers forward. Okay. And then if third number is greater than both the first and second, you must move the car backward. As simple as that. You understood the problem? So let's try to solve it. We will first do block coding and then I will explain the code in Arduino C++. So first what you will do, you will try to take if statements and then the syntax is alone you would have learnt in last video itself. so I'm not spending more time on it. So let's create some variables. Let's say first number and then second number and then third number. Okay, I'm taking all these three values outside. Okay, first we have to set the values, right? What you learnt in first itself, you have to declare the variables before you use it. So that is the thumb rule. So I am declaring the variable. So for example here set let's say first number equals to 1 and then second number equals to 2 and then third number equals to 3. Sorry, here second number. So what is the ideal output we have to get here? Third number is greater than the first two numbers, so the car must move backward, as simple as that. So we will start building the logic. So I am taking here it as else if statement. So first, if comparing operator we have to do, if first number is greater than second number, and then here again we have to put nested if, because we know that if first number is greater than second number, it is not the greatest of both two, right? It still have to compare it with the third number, right? So if first number is greater than second number, and then again if this condition is passed, it will go to this nested loop. Again here we have to check if first number is greater than third number. If this both condition is satisfied, then move forward, that is first number is greater. Okay, one part completed. So the second part is here, instead of checking for first number, now we have to check for, let's say, third number. If third number is greater than first number, again it must satisfy whether it is greater than second number or not. So if third number is greater than second number, then here else statement will add move forward 2 times. We have to move backward, right? Move backward. Else, what is else? So else here is, first it will go inside this block. It will check whether first number is greater than second number. If yes, it will go to this. For here in this example, it is not true because second is greater. So it will go to the else if block. So in here in else if block, again it will check whether the third number is greater than first number. Again it is not true. It is true, so it will go and check whether third number is greater than second number. Yes, it is greater than second number, so it will move one step backward. Now we have to check for the second number also. So we are adding one more else if statement to it. Here let me check for the second number also. Same thing, if second number is greater than first number, and then again what we must do, if second number must be greater than third number also. So second number is greater than third number, then move forward. So that's it. Our logic is completed. Let me check whether we wrote the code correctly or not. So for here, ideally the car must move backwards. Let us check. So the car has moved backwards successfully. Let's give one more input and check. For, let's say, first input we'll put 11. So it must move one step forward. So it moved one step forward successfully. So we'll all try to understand the Arduino code for it. So here first we are declaring the variables. So these three lines, set first number to 11 and then set second number to 2, set third number to 3. It means you are initializing here. In block you are not trying to declare, but automatically when you code in Arduino C++, first you have to declare the variable. So here you are specifying to the compiler that okay, first number, second number, third number variables are of integer data type. And then what you are doing in these three lines are these three blocks. You are specifying the values to the variable boxes. And then here is what the logic starts. So there are one if statements. This fully is one if statement, that is this whole block. So this block starts here and ends here. Inside this else if block starts here and ends here, and then the third else if block starts here and ends here. So that's it. Remaining all are condition. These conditions and all you are seen similar to the previous video only. Open and close parenthesis, the logic, and then if logic is correct, what we should do. So this is an very interesting problem and very useful application of if statements, specifically nested if statements. So what are things we learned today? We have learned the different mathematical operators in Arduino C++, and then we have learned to use nested if statements and combining with mathematical operators to solve an interesting mathematical problem. So that's it for today. Thank you.